Alright, so welcome back to lesson 2. Alright, if you were here with us in lesson 1, today will be lesson 2. Right, so let me give you a little bit of an introduction first, as usual, before we go into the questions later on. Right, so a little more about us, So I'm Miss Chang, I'm from Maths Accelerator Center. Right, we specialize in math and we help students with borderline grades turn around their results within a short period of time. So we have this system called the SCORE system, and we use it to help students, especially who struggle in problem sums. So a lot of students come to us struggling with problem sums. So we figured that this would be a good way to help students improve in their problem sums and the mathematics, through this Zoom lesson revision or mini course, problem sums mini course. Right, so the objectives of this lesson, is to improve students' understanding and confidence in tackling problem sums. So as you know, problem sums, they take up a huge bulk of the marks in your examinations. Right, so if you're struggling in that, we hope to help you, show you the step-by-step approach, of how to solve this type of questions. Right, so this is to demonstrate, how problem sums can be solved, systematically. Right, so we'll also be covering some topics that are integral to the upcoming assessments that you have, be it your Primary 5 or Primary 6. Right, so we'll be laying the foundation for PSLE. If you're P6 this year, that will be relevant for you. If you're P5 this year, it will be relevant for you as well for the next year. So what's the lesson outline? Right, we will be going through a strategy 1 first, a heuristics. And then secondly, right, we'll have some trending exam type questions. Right, so strategy 1, later on I'll show you what we'll be going through. And then the trending exam type questions is to prep you and prepare you, for questions that may come out for your exams. Right, so as usual, some ground rules. Audio will be muted, so communication will be through the chat. All right, so if you have any questions, that you want to ask, you can ask it in the chat. If you want to respond to the questions that I post to you, you can also answer them in the chat. So please participate. If you participate, you'll be more involved, right? And you can also learn better as well. All right, so no spamming of the chat, be considerate, right? Listen attentively so you can write down the solutions along the way and also have fun, All right, so let's get to the questions. So you should have this worksheet with you. All right, you can print it out. It's on our website. So today we'll be doing a value of assets, for our strategy. And strategy 2 will be going through some trending whole number questions. So on whole numbers. So let's take a look. Right, how do you solve value of asset questions? Right, so start off by identifying the number of items in a set. So what is a set? A set is the same as a group. So you can call it a set or you can call it a group. It's the same thing. So what it means is that in the group or the set, we have a certain number of items, right? And they have a certain value to them. So we'll need to find the value of that set, or group. So when you find the value of the set or the group, it can be in terms of money, right? Or it can be in terms of items. So the value of a set can be, let's say, $20, and it can also be, let's say, maybe 30 cakes, in one set. So it depends on the question. Right, so after you find the value of the set, you want to find the number of sets. Right, so how do you find that? You can use this, total divided by the value of one set that you found in step 2. Okay, so what is the total, right? It will be given to you in the question. So you must be able to highlight and identify which is the total you're talking about. All right, and then the last step will be to solve for your answer, okay, depending on the question. All right, so let's try, okay, the first question. Okay, so over here, there's this box here, okay, if you have anything that you feel that you've learned, okay, and you don't want to forget it, you can also write it down in this box here, right, so you can have everything together with you to study before your assessments. Okay, so let's go to the first question. Right, so let's read the question. Okay, Gideon, okay, he saved $18 worth of coins. Okay, $18 worth of coins. Okay, the coins were a combination of 50 cents and 20-cent coins. There were twice as many 20-cent coins as 50-cent coins. How many 50-cent coins did he save? Alright, so if you go back to your steps, okay, the first thing is to find, okay, the value of the sets. Okay, how many items are there in the set first? Okay, so in one set, the key sentence that we'll use, okay, will be there were twice as many 20-cent coins as 50-cent coins. This is your key sentence. All right, twice as many, which means the 20-cent coins, we will have two of them. Okay, compared to the 50 cents, we'll only have one because there are twice as many 20-cent coins. All right, so let's add it up. 50 plus 20 plus 20, so we can get the value of the sets. So that will get us, okay, so you add it up, 90 cents, yes. Okay, right, so this is our value of the sets. Okay, we need to find the number of sets. Right, so number, okay, of sets. Okay, or groups, you can also write groups. So we need to take total divided by the value of one set. Right, so total in the question, $18. This is your total. But your value of the set is in cents. Right, so you can either go and change the total to cents, or you can change this 90 cents to dollars. Okay, so I'm going to change it to dollars, 0.90. So now take the total, $18, okay, divided by the value of the set, 90 cents. So can you type in your calculator? What will you get? Okay, 20. Now, so this 20 is the number of sets. So we need to find out how many 50-cent coins did he save. So under 50 cents, okay, we can do a small working at the side. Under 50 cents, in one set. So you go back to your working, one set we have 150 cents. Okay, so let's write it down, 1. So how about 20 sets? So from one set to 20 sets, okay, you multiply by 20. So on this side, you also multiply by 20. So 1 times 20, 20 50-cent coins. Okay, 50-cent coins. So that will be your answer. Okay, so step by step. All right, so let's carry on, okay, to the next question. Okay, let me see. You got some questions? Guess and check. Yep. Okay, you can also do that, right? But if you know guess and check, sometimes it takes quite a while, right, before you can find the answer. Okay, so you can do that, but it may not be the fastest method. Okay, you might have lines and lines of guessing and checking. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand yet. Okay, you're a bit confused. Okay, we'll try another few questions. Okay, a few more questions. You should understand better. Okay, let's go to question 2. No, okay, it's not 20 pairs of 50-cent coins, it's 20 50-cent coins. Okay, they're not in pairs. Okay, let's go on to question 2. Okay, so a pillow costs $47 and a bolster costs $58. Elena paid $4,179 for some pillows and bolsters. So immediately write down total here, right? Because this is the total that she paid for the pillows and the bolsters. She bought 3 times as many pillows as bolsters. Your key sentence here, 3 times. How many bolsters did she buy? Okay, so we need to find out the number of items, right, in the set first. Okay, one set. Hi, Reina. Yeah, don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, okay, so one set. Okay, so the key sentence is that she bought 3 times as many pillows as bolsters. So I give you a few seconds. Can you write down now? Okay, how many pillows and how many bolsters should you have in one set? Okay, so you can type in the chat once you have it, right? How many pillows and how many bolsters should you have in one set? Okay, you can refer back to question 1 if you need help. Okay, you can put P for pillows, B for bolsters. Okay, right, so I see some of your answers. Some are a bit different. Okay, so let's take a look at your answers. Okay, see if it's correct. Okay, so some of you are telling me 1 of each. Okay, and then some of you telling me 3 pillows and 1 bolsters. Okay, so 3 times as many pillows would mean 3 pillows. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, 3 pillows. And you need 1 bolster. Because the pillows are 3 times of the bolsters. So that's what it means. In one set, you will have 3 P, K, and 1 B. So now, how do you find the value of the set? You know that the pillow is $47 and you know that the bolster is $58. So in one set, what is the value of the set? Okay, in terms of money. So can you all try right now? Okay, let me know what is your answer. Okay, what's the value of the set? Okay, so I'm going to set a poll right now. Okay, so do put in your answer once you have it. Okay, so you can select your answer in the poll. Okay, what's the value of one set here? You have 3 pillows and 1 bolster. Okay, give you about 20 more seconds. So if you want to put in your answer, okay, quickly select it. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop the poll. Okay, so let's see what you've chosen. Okay, so you should be able to see the results right now. So the most selected answer is the $199. Okay, so that is correct. How do you find the 199? Okay, 3 pillows means you need to take 3, okay, multiplied by the cost of the pillow. So 1 pillow is $47. Okay, so you add it to 1 bolster. Right, so if you calculate it out, okay, this is 141 plus 58. So I see one of you chose 141. That is only for the pillows. Okay, you also must include that 1 bolster. So in one set, that is your 199. Okay, this is the value of one set. Yes, okay. So that's the value of the set. Our next step is to find the number of sets. Okay, so let's find out number of sets. So remember, okay, the formula, total divide by value of one set. Because we're trying to find out how many $199 are there inside the $4,179. Okay, so we'll take our total. Okay, we label it here already. This is our 4179 divide by the value of one set. Okay, we're finding out how many 199 99 are there in the 4179. Okay, so you can use your calculator and type it out. Okay, what do you have? You can type it in the chat. Okay, Catherine, Max, Coffee. Okay, so a lot of you have 21, right? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so 21 is your number of sets. So we want the bolsters. So we can do a small working for the bolsters. In one set, we can go back to the working that we did. We have 1 bolster. But we found out inside the 4179, there are 21 sets. So if one set has 1, and you have 21 sets in total, you would multiply by 21. So that will be 21 bolsters. Okay, the number of bolsters. No, it's not dollars, it's the bolsters. Okay, dollars is your $58 for the bolster. Okay, but there are 21 in total for the bolsters. Okay, so let me give you another extra question. Okay, what if they ask you, how many pillows did she buy? Is it also 21? Okay, pillows. No. Okay, how do you find it? The pillows. Okay, so I see some answers in the chat. How do you get the answer? What do you do? Okay, so you took 21 times 3 because she bought 3 times as many pillows as posters. So in one set, we can go back to our working. One set you have 3 pillows. So that will mean if you have 21 sets, we'll multiply by 21. And yes, we can get our 63 here. So this is for pillows. Okay, they didn't ask for this. Okay, but if they do ask for it, okay, pillows, okay, this is how you should do it. Right, so it's not always that the number of sets will be the final answer. Okay, it can also be another step further, right? You might need to multiply further to get your final answer. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, let's try another one. Question 3. Okay, I'm gonna clear it. Okay, question 3. So for every 3 apricot tarts baked, 8 pineapple tarts were also baked. Okay, there was a total of 132 tarts baked. How many apricot tarts were baked? So we still need to find out, okay, in one set. How many items do we have? Okay, now there's no money involved. So how do you find what is in one set? Is there a key sentence here? Did they say it's twice as many, thrice as many? Okay, don't have. Then how? One set got how many? Okay, so 3 plus 8. Yes, so one set you have 3 apricot tarts. And we have 8 pineapple tarts. Okay, because every time you bake 3 apricot tarts, okay, for every, you also bake 8 pineapple tarts. So it's always that one set. You bake 3 and then you also bake 8. So the total number of tarts would be 11. Yes, 3 plus your 8. So this is the number, okay, of the value of the sets. So now we need to find the number, okay, number of sets. Okay, recall what is your formula? Okay, you can type in the chat. What should you do to find the number of sets? Okay, I see it. Yep, Audrey, Ayman. Total divide by value of the set. So in total, we have 132 tarts. Okay, and our value of the set is also in terms of tarts. So it's correct. We can take total 132 divide by 11. So we're finding out how many 11s do we have inside the 132. So divide it. Okay, what will you get? Okay, thank you. 12. So 12. How many apricot tarts were baked? So under apricot tarts, okay, A, one set. You can go back to your working. We have 3. So if you have 12 sets in total, it shouldn't be just 3, right? How many do you have? Okay, good. In one set, you have 3 apricot tarts. So if you have 12 sets in total, you should multiply by 12 to get you 36. Okay, so that is your answer. 36 apricot tarts. Okay, so follow step by step, right? Find the number of items first, the value, find the number of sets, and then you can solve for your answer already, right? Depending on the question. Okay, so let's move on to your question 4. Okay, so you see this question, you think very scary or so many words, right? So this is a bit more challenging. Okay, I would say it's very challenging. Okay, but this is about 4 to 5 marks type of question, right? But the steps are the same. So if you follow what we've been doing from question 1 to 3, you can also get this question correct. Okay, so let's take a look. So Stephanie used 238 beads, okay, to make some necklaces and bracelets. So we should know that this is the total. Okay, total number of beads for the necklaces and the bracelets. She used 16 beads for each necklace and 9 beads for each bracelet. She made twice as many bracelets as necklaces. Twice. This is our key sentence. After making the necklaces and bracelets, she sold each necklace for $30 and each bracelet for $25. How many bracelets did Stephanie make? Okay, so you have a lot of values in the question. Okay, you have total, you have number of beads, you have amount of money. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, it's the same steps, right, for question 1 to 3. So don't think of it as it's a very complicated question. Okay, if you follow the steps, you will still get it. So first of all, in one set, okay, you must find out how many bracelets and how many necklaces do we have in one set. Okay, so can you go ahead and write it down and type in the chat? Let me know. You can use N for necklaces, K and B for bracelets. Okay, she made twice as many bracelets as necklaces. So what should you put here? Okay, right, so I see your answers. 2B plus 1N, yes. Okay, twice as many bracelets. So we'll have 2 bracelets and 1 necklace in one set. Okay, very good. So now she made this much, but we need to find out the value of it. So look at our total here. Our total is in beads, 238 beads. So the value of our one set must also be in terms of beads. So if we have 2 bracelets, okay, each bracelet is 9 beads. Okay, so we'll take 9 times 2. Okay, then you add it to 16 beads because one necklace has 16 beads. Okay, so now we're on our way already to find the value of the set. So can you calculate it out? What will you get? Okay, so 18 plus 16, 34. Okay, thank you. So this is the value of one set is 34 beads. So our total is 238. We can now find the number of sets. Okay, good. Divide. But what divide by what? Okay, number of sets. If you forgot, okay, you can go back to question 1 to 3. Okay, what did we do to find the number of sets? Okay, yes. Total 238 divide by the value of one set, which is 34. Okay, so after you find the number of sets, you need to find the number of bracelets. Okay, bracelets. Okay, so you must do your working. Okay, for bracelets, one set got how many? And then the number of sets here, you find out the final answer. Okay, so I give you some time. Can you try it now? Find the number of sets and then find the number of bracelets. Okay, so I'll be launching a poll again. So do select your answer after you found the number of bracelets. Okay, take note, it's not the number of sets, it's the number of bracelets. Okay, so I see a lot of answers coming in already. Okay, so I repeat the question. You find the number of sets first. Okay, it's given here already, right? 238 divided by 34. So use a calculator and find the number of sets. Okay, and then tell me, how many bracelets did Stephanie make? Okay, you have to make use of the number of sets. Okay, I'll give you a few more seconds for those of you who are still selecting your answers. Okay, quickly select your answer. I'm going to end the poll already. Okay. Right, so let's take a look what you've chosen. Okay, so quite a lot of you chose 14, but it's quite on par with the 7. Okay, you take a look at the results. Okay, so I see some of you telling me in the chat that you select the wrong answer. Okay, it's fine, but we just look at what's the correct answer, okay? So the number of sets. Okay, so once you divide it, you get 7. Okay, you missed a step. Right, so what's that step? You found the number of sets, but that's not the number of bracelets, is it? It's not, right? Okay, one set. How many bracelets do you have? Go back to your working here. You have 2, right? 2. So if you have 7, okay, 7 sets in total. Are there 7 bracelets? Okay, no. Right, you should multiply by 7 here. So on this side, multiply by 7, you will get 14 bracelets. Okay, so for those of you who've chosen 14 as your answer, okay, that is correct. If you've chosen 7 or any other answers, okay, that is not correct. Okay, so do check your work, take note of where you went wrong. Okay, so that would be 14, okay, for part A. So part A, 14 bracelets. Okay, let's take a look at part B. So Stephanie sold all the necklaces and bracelets. Okay, how much did she collect from the sale of all the necklaces and bracelets? Okay, so this total here, okay, all the necklaces and bracelets. Okay, there are two ways to do it. Okay, the first way, you know the bracelets, okay, there are 14. You can also go and find the number of necklaces. So necklaces, in one set, you have 1. So in 7 sets, you should have 7 necklaces, okay, times 7. So the total, okay, here are 7 necklaces. So the total that she collected, okay, would be the 14 bracelets, and they each cost $25. Okay, and you add it to the 7 necklaces that cost $30. Alright, so can you work it out? What will you have? Okay, yes, 560. So that's 350 plus 210. Total 560, yes. Okay, a lot of you have it, 560. Okay, so just type in your calculator. So what's the other way? Okay, the other way, so I give you 2 methods. So how you see which one you prefer? So this method 1. Okay, method 2. In one set, we have 2 bracelets and 1 necklace. What's the value of the set here? In money, okay, monetary. 2 bracelets, which means $25 times 2, plus the 1 necklace, which is $30. Okay, so just now we found the value of the set in beads, because the total here given is beads. However, if you want to find the cost, okay, how much was earned by her, we find it in money, okay, monetary. So this is 50 plus $30. So $80. So that's one set, and you have a total of 7 sets. Okay, so how do you find the total of the 7 sets that she sold all? Okay, she sold all of them. She will earn 80 for each set. So if she sold 7 of them, it will also give you 560. Okay, write it below here. So either way, okay, you can still find the answer. So can you type in the chat, let me know which method do you prefer for part B? Do you prefer method 1 or method 2? Okay, put M1 or M2. Okay, which one do you prefer? Okay, M1, 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 a lot of M1. Okay, so some like method 2. Okay, quite a lot of you like method 1. Okay, some prefer are indifferent. Okay, both also okay. Okay, yeah, Catherine, okay, fine with both. Yeah, so either way it's fine. Okay, if you understand both, that's great. If you prefer one, you just stick to one. Okay. Okay, so at least if you have 2 methods during the exam, if your mind block, you suddenly forget one method, okay, at least you got another method to fall back to. Okay. All right, so let's carry on. Okay, let's go to the second segment where we'll be doing trending whole number questions. Okay, so these are quite common questions and they can come out in your exam. So let's take a look at how to solve them. Okay, so question 1. The total mass of 16 identical metal boxes is 288 grams. What is the total mass of 9 metal boxes? Round off your answer to the nearest 100. Okay, so let's write it down first. We know that 16 metal boxes, so we put 16B, okay, or 16M. Okay, this is 288 grams. Alright, so we want to find 9 metal boxes. So we need to find 1 first. Okay, so you should divide by 16, yes. Okay, can you type in your calculator? What is 288 divided by 16? Okay, thank you. 18 grams. Okay, I think some of you typed wrongly in the calculator. You type again, 288 divided by 16, you should get 18. Okay, so what's the total mass of 9 boxes? So we have 1 already. How to find the 9? What's the next step? Okay, yes, multiply by 9. Okay, so we multiply by 9. So what's 18 grams times 9? Okay, thank you. A lot of you telling me 162 grams. Okay, do I leave my answer like this? Is it correct? Can I move on to the next question? Cannot. No, cannot. Okay. Why? Must round off, right? Okay, we're not answering the question. We found the total mass, but they want you to round it off. Okay, so don't forget. You leave it like this, then wrong already. Okay, you must always go back to the question and check. Are you answering the question? Okay, so let's round it off. Nearest 100. What will you get? Okay, nearest 100. Yes, 200. Okay, nearest 100 means you look at the hundreds place and the number on the right. Okay, is neighbor. 6. More than 5 or equals to 5, you need to add 1. Okay, so you add 1 is 2. Okay, and then everything else behind will be 0. So 200 grams. That's your final answer. Okay, because it's more than 5. Okay, not 160. 160 we're rounding off to nearest tens. Okay, 200 is nearest hundreds. Okay, let's go on to question 2. Yes, okay, good. You're correcting yourself. 200. Okay, let's go on question 2. Okay, so Jenny can fold 150 towels per hour. Okay, Eric can fold 15 more towels than Jenny in an hour. How long will Eric take to fold a total of 1,155 towels? I don't know why they need so many towels. Right, so Jenny. Okay, we know that Jenny is 150. How about Eric? Okay, this is 1 hour. This is also 1 hour. 15 more. Okay, so what should you do? Yes, add the 15. Okay, so that will get you, okay, thank you, 165. Okay, so 165 is the number of towels that Eric can fold, okay, in 1 hour. So how long will it take for him to have a total of 1155 towels? So you need to find the time taken, correct? Okay, so how you find the time taken? Each hour, okay, 1 hour is 165 towels. So if you want 1155 towels, okay, yes. So you're trying to find how many 165s are there inside the 1155. So we take 1155, divide by 165. Okay, good. A lot of you telling me this step. Okay, 1155 divided by 165. Answer will be 7. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, a lot of you have it, 7 hours. So that's your answer. Okay. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, finish up question 2. We're going to question 3 now. Okay, so I'll leave the question 2 here if you're still copying. Okay, question 3. Let's read through the question. Okay, Linda had $140. Iris had $92 at first. Okay, after they each spent an equal amount of money, Linda had 4 times as much money as Iris. How much money did each of them spend? Okay, so let's draw a model to represent this. Okay, Linda, Iris. So Linda had more at first, right? We have 140. Okay, so we can draw the model longer, okay, for Linda. Okay, for Iris, okay, it'll be shorter. So let's label it. Linda is 140 and Iris 92. So this at first. Okay, so draw your model. Okay, finish. Go carry on. So we have this model here. This is at first. After they each spend an equal amount of money. Okay, so I need to cut out the amount of money that they spent. Okay, it's equal. So do I cut it here? Okay, or do I cut it here? Okay, red color or blue color, red color or green color? Which part do I cut? Okay, they spend equal amount of money. Okay, some say red, some say green. Oh, okay, dollar sign. Yep, okay. Okay, not sure. All right, some of you say red, some say green. Okay, I would cut it at the green part here. Okay, why? Because they spend equal. If I cut it here, okay, is it easy to tell that it's the same? Okay, compared to if you cut it here. They start off at the same spot. Okay, the green part here, okay, if we cut it here, it's easier to see that it's the same. All right, and if we cut it here, we can also tell that our difference is always the same. Okay, this part here. Okay, nothing happens to the difference. They use the same amount, but the difference is still the same. Okay, so what happens after they spend this much? Okay, we label it as S for spent. Iris is left with how many units compared to Linda? Okay, after they spend amount of money, Linda has 4 times. So Linda has 4 units and Iris would be 1 unit. Okay, after they spent. So after they spend this green portion here, okay, Iris is left with 1 unit. Linda, 4 units. So what's the difference here? How many units? Okay, good. 3 units, yes. 4 minus the 1 unit. Okay, 3 units. Okay, and then this 140 minus the 92, we can also get the difference, which is the same. Okay, so 3 units is 140 minus 92. Okay, so can you calculate it out? Okay, 48, thank you. So what's 1 unit? 48 divided by 3. Answer? 16. Okay, so that's 1 unit. But how much money did each of them spend? I can use Linda's model because she has this part here, which is spent. But I can also use Iris' model. So which one will you use? Will you use Linda's model or Iris's model? Which one is easier to find the green portion? Okay, yes, Iris, right? Okay, this part here is easier. All you have to do is take 92 minus 1 unit that you found, $16. Okay, so spent is your 92 minus 16, which is 76. Yes. Okay, so this type of question is very common. Okay, it's called your constant difference. So some of you asking, is there a different method? Okay, rather than just drawing a model. If you can see straight away that's constant difference, okay, you can just take 3 units and take the 2 amounts and minus them. Okay, why? Because if you spend equal amount of money, nothing will change in the difference. Okay, so if your difference is 3 units, for example here, all right, it will still remain as 3 units. Okay, even after you spend equal amount of money. Okay, the 140 minus 92 at the start, okay, the $48, okay, will always be the same difference if there's equal amount of money being spent or given to them. Okay. Yeah, you can also use ratio. Okay, if you get the same answer, yeah, you'll get 76. Okay, so let's carry on. Question 4. Okay, so I'll leave it here if you're still copying. Okay, question 4. A box of donuts was shared equally among a group of 40 children. 8 of the children decided to give up the share of donuts. Okay, so kind, give up the donuts. Okay, then they give them all to the rest of the other children. As a result, the rest of the children receive 3 more donuts each. Okay, so they get 3 extra. How many donuts were there in the box at first? So I'm going to branch it out, okay, from the 40 children. So I'm going to branch it out to the 8 children who gave up their share of donuts. Okay, and the rest of them here would be 40 minus the 8, 32. Okay, right, so if these 8 children, okay, they don't want their donuts anymore and they give them all, okay, to the 32 children here, they will have extra. So what's the total extra that they will get? Okay, each of them receive 3 more. So all the 32 here, they'll get 3 more. Alright, so 3 times 32, yes, okay. So that would be 96. So this is the extra that they get. Okay, extra. So all of this extra came from the 8 children over here, which means these 8 children, they had this 96 donuts, which was then split into the 32 here, okay, so that they each get 3. So with this connection here, okay, once you make this connection, 8 children, they had 96 donuts at first. We can find one child. 96 divided by 8. Okay, 12, thank you. So that's for one child. So how many donuts were there in the box at first? How to find the total? Okay, they didn't ask you for one child, right? They asked you for total. Okay, how to find the total? Okay, yep, I see your answers. Box of donuts is shared equally among 40 children. So if you know each child will have 12, we can multiply by 40 to get the total number of donuts at first. So yes, correct, 480. Okay, donuts. Okay, next week we'll have more polls, since you'll enjoy it so much. Okay, so you must be fast, okay, when you're writing down your answers. Okay, then you can select it faster, right? Your poll. Oh, your lag, okay. Okay, so this is the last question already. Why do you need 2 times? Because 12 is for one child. All right, you have 40 children. You want the total number of donuts at first. So the donuts, okay, the total number of donuts is split into the 40 children. So if you know that one child has 12, okay, it will mean that 12 times 40 will get the total number of donuts. Because 480, you must divide it into 40 children so that each of them have 12. Okay? Oh, 32 times 3. Okay, this part here is because the 96 here, right? Okay, you found the 96 because 3 donuts, okay, was extra for the 32 children here. They gave up their share and they end up with 3 each more. So you take 3 times 32 to find out the total extra that they receive. So the total extra here is the 96. Okay, why is it 8C? Is because it came from the 8 children here. Right, they gave up their share, then they ended up with 3 more each. That's why you can make this connection. 96 is 8 children. Okay, this part is important. If you cannot make this connection, you're not able to do the rest. Right, so you must think, where did this 96 come from? It came from the 8 children because they don't want it anymore. Okay, don't know why they don't want, but they don't want already. So they give away. Give away, that's why they ended up with 96 extra. Right, that's why we can make this connection. You didn't see that point. Okay, so now you know. Right, this part important. Okay, maybe they sick, they cannot eat. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so let's do a recap. Okay, we learned our value of assets and our trending questions, question 5 to 8. Okay, so can you rank them from easiest to most difficult in the chat? Okay, so let's say, for example, I think question 8 very hard. Okay, so I'll put 8. Okay, then 6, then 7, 5. Okay, something like this. Okay, or oh sorry, easiest to most difficult. So if I put 8, 6, 7, 5 means 8 is the easiest, 5 is the most difficult. Okay, so can you rank them? You can go back to your worksheet. Okay, which one do you find most difficult? Very easy. Okay, because I teach you, that's why it's easy, right? 8 and 7. Okay, so you just tell me which one is most difficult. Is value of a set difficult? Oh, very easy. Okay, 8 is difficult. Okay, maybe 7. Okay, so 8. So it's a redistribution question. Okay, the one on donuts. Okay, so I see a lot of you saying that 8 is quite difficult, which is the donuts question. Is it? This one. Okay. Okay, so if you don't understand, it's most likely because you're not exposed to this type of heuristics. Okay, so if you want to know more, right? Okay, you can you're invited to a complimentary trial lesson. Okay, so if you come for this trial lesson, we can assess your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, how to help you improve, okay, on your weaknesses. Okay, and make sure that they become strengths. Okay, we can also help you discover easier or more effective approach. Okay, to help you learn the concepts. So we give you the SCORE method, okay, and teach you on that. Okay, so we also help you to have a step-by-step action plan, okay, on how to solve the questions, can help you achieve your desired grades. Okay, I know a lot of you want to improve, right, in mathematics. Okay, so if you want to sign up for the trial lesson, okay, you can go to our website. So I'll type this in the chat for you. Okay, you can go and click on it. Okay, so once you click on it, okay, you'll go to the website. Okay, free trial. You can click on it. Okay, once you click on it, you just need to type in your particulars here. Okay, so your trial lesson. Okay, you can type in here. Then we'll just contact you within about 24 hours. Okay, around that. Okay, so if you want to know more in-depth, get more in-depth in your problem sum strategies. Okay, so do start preparing already. Okay, I know your upcoming assessments. Okay, in February and March is your WA. Okay, for both P5 and P6. And in May, okay, that will be a bit further up. Okay, your WA2, and for P6s, you have your mid-year exams. Okay. Yeah, so the registration, okay, for free trial, okay, you click on the website in the chat. Go to the website. Okay, click on this big yellow button here, free trial. Okay, and then you can type in your particulars here. Okay, in the website, okay, below here. Then we'll contact you, okay, after you submit it. Okay, so you must start being quite urgent already. Okay, start preparing for your assessments. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. If you have any other questions, you can contact us by our email, okay, or WhatsApp. Okay, we'll reply you via email or WhatsApp. Okay, if any other questions, okay, you can contact us on WhatsApp or email. Okay, go to our website as well, okay, for more information. Okay, bye-bye. You can screenshot this page if you like, right? Okay, bye-bye.